Hey folks, OAM Garage, Rick Wilson here. I'm glad you're here. If I seem a little off today, well, I lost my golden retriever yesterday. She's been with me about 14 years. And a very beloved fur baby. I know you guys probably lost pets as well, and it's hard. Very hard to lose. Gracie was an exceptional pet. Anyway, let's get over that. What do you do? Today, what we're going to do is we're going to work on replacing this piece right down here. Now, my object today is just to get it measured, cut out, and I doubt if I'll get it tacked into place, but we might. We'll see. We'll see how long it takes. It's going to take a while to get that cut out. Anyway, I'm going to need your help, so come on back, all right? Okay, I can't get out. If you'll notice, I broke the spring. Always something. All right, so the first thing I want to do here is I want to see how much I have to replace. I have replaced all the way up to right here. That's how come it stops there. So this panel actually stops right here, which is a good thing. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to measure from right here to my new panel, which is exactly 57 inches. That's a good thing as well. Okay, so now I want to measure down to about right in there, which is 6 inches. All right, so I want to go 6 inches or 6.5, I think is what size my piece is. 57 inches. So I'm going to go cut my piece 57 inches, and then we're going to set it up here and we're going to make our marks. Easy enough. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Alright, so what we want to do here is we want to mark. You know what a hair lip dog says? Mark. I know, that's horrible. I'm sorry. Alright, so we're going to go 57 inches, which is right here. Exactly 57 inches. Come over here, and we're going to mark it 57 inches. Okay. And now we're going to cut it 57 inches. Right? Great. Right you are. Good. Very good. Hey. All right. Okay, so now, hopefully, all right, let's see what the next step is. Alright, so now what I'm doing is I'm going down through here, putting my metal into place so that I can mark it where it goes. So I can get my pen and mark this thing out. And I think I'm about there. Alright. Let's do it. Alright, so we already know this one. I wouldn't even have trouble of welding that one up if I'd have known. Alright, so I'm going to come across here as well. I'm going to come across here. Here. Thank you. Okay. Up. Okay. Just get this corner here. Okay. This one. Just go down to the bottom. Okay. Okay. All right, then. So, that's the heck of it. Okay. Because a lot of this cutting is going to have to be done from the outside, I think. But we'll see. I don't know, maybe not. May not be necessary. Alright, now one thing I want to do is I want to make marks where holes go. That would be smart, wouldn't it, Rick? Yep. Yep, it would be. Alright, how about right? Okay. Alright, so all my fender holes are marked. Yep. I'm liking it. Alright, let's take all this off. Maybe I'm not using these magnets correctly, but they're just about worthless. Alright, let's take this off. This one off. Can't do anything anyway, so. Alright. May go ahead and drill them holes. So there won't be any trouble. Oh, it won't have to. Alright. That's looking good. Alright, so the next thing we need to do is get to cutting, I guess. Like I said, it's going to take a while, and I don't know if I even got enough cutting disc. I hope so. We'll see. One thing that I failed to mention, and the reason I'm doing something, is because if you'll notice, alright, here's the bad metal here, alright, and then we get into down here, and this down here has got a lip on it that's about a 1/2 inch wide, and if you notice there's a crease in it right here, and it keeps on going all the way across. Well, I don't want to have to bend that, because that would be a very difficult chore. I've got it there, and I've also got it right there. So I'm going to cut above that. Also, if you'll notice, I'm cutting way up here into the good metal. So I'm out of all of this rusted stuff. So that's going to work out well. Problem that I see is, okay, we're going to take care of this hole here, which is good, but if you notice here, just like on the other side, this is welded in, so I'm going to have to break this weld so that I can weld behind that. Know what I mean? Alright, well, we're going to try to get this thing started, and I'm going to try to start it with a coffee all over my seat there. Try to start it with a double Slurpee. Maybe that'll be good luck. We will see. Alright. We're sawed up. Let's go. Let's do it. Well, everything except everything that doesn't want to pull. Have like this chair. So you're gonna do right now or what? Yep, that's fine. Alright, so let's get started. Oh good, it's gonna be blowing down, that's a good thing. Right. That looks good. Good enough. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna go through some cutting wheels because this just ain't gonna get it right here. Yeah, look at there. That was almost due when I started. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna sling it now, sweetheart. Quit acting up in front of these folks. Can't see it that way. Alright, well I think I got my money out of that one. What do you think? Yeah, well, we're going to have to go in search of some more. Yeah, I honestly don't know if I got more. We'll see. We'll see. Cut you off? Y'all know I had a light on, didn't you? Uh-huh. Alright, so we're back and it's a new battery charged up. And we're gonna give her another try here. Got us some new, I found 4. I found 3 new ones, cutting wheels, and a couple of used ones, so I'm hoping that'll get us dead. I just don't know. I wonder if I put my glasses off. Yeah, okay, so now I can see again. Yeah, so you just don't try to fall off my face, aren't you? Yeah. That's not too bad. I gotta move a chair. That's pretty good. Alright. Let's see. That's something good. Huh? Look how small that is now. Alright, so let's do it again. Okay, oh well, I guess that's how that goes. That's hot. What about that? Anything left? No. Okay. Well, alright, let's go get us some netting. Alright, got us another one. Cut our light back on. See, that one didn't last very long. That was a new one. So I gotta figure out doing something different here. Well, that's pretty good. I'm going. Yeah, oh, y'all, look at it way up there. That's not good, because this went well. Here we go. Well, what do you think? Did I get enough out of it? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's go get us some netting. Alright, let's move the light out the way. Maybe we could put it here. Again, push it. Hey, what do you think? Okay. Alright. So, see what we got left out of this one. What? Battery too hot? Just pretty warm. What's going on here? Well, guess I'll go get my other one, huh? There's such a thing. Alright, I really don't know what happened to my DeWalt. But anyway, we'll see if this does any better. Alright. Doesn't appear to be. In there or what? Nope. I know why this is stopping. That's a protection feature. Let's turn it upside down. Alright, I don't want to get too far. Let's see how far can I go. Okay. Can't go quite as far. Right there. That's about as far as I can go. Alright, that's it. Alrighty, so now, and you ask why? It's because it's got that piece coming down. It goes all the way up through here, so I don't want to cut into that. So I can either cut it here and weld directly here, but I want to get all this. So that's going to be the fun part. And I think I'm going to take this and I think I'm going to do the welding on this part over on the table. It would be a lot easier if I could get this off. In fact, there's the line right there. Yep, I think what I'm going to do here, yeah, let's do that. I'll be right back. Alright, glasses. Alright, take this. Cut this. Right there. And that way I can get this piece here, maybe. I don't know, let's try it. I don't know if I got enough of this left. We'll see. I'll watch it. Nope. There we are. Okay. Now I gotta get this separated from that. Yeah, and I think I could do that from the other side. Alright, so let's give that a shot. See what I'm saying? Yep, there's some spot welds. So I'm gonna get on the other side of this with my chisel. See if I can't break that apart. And I take this over to the table. Right. Well, I can if I do this. Let's see. Where did I put my glasses? I have no idea. Alright. Yep. Alright. Get my stuff. There we go. That's what I wanted. And we're good to go. All right. Good enough. There you go. We got her knocked off. Now we got some more work to do over at the table. Alright, as you can see, this part here, where this line is, I've got to keep. All the rest of this goes to the wayside. So, I don't need this light anymore, so I'm going to cut it off. So I'm going to get all the goodie as I can out of. Of course that would throw it in my face. Of course it would. Alright, so let's see what we got to do to keep this. Alright. It's going to be fun. Couldn't do it that way. Have to go to the other side of the table. Let's see if we can knock this down. Yep. But look how much more I got here. We're gonna have to change that to my last one, and I am hoping it's gonna last. Where you at? All right, so let's see what we got here. Get a clean cut though. Good stop. Almost there, fellas. It fell it. Hey! Alrighty then, that's all I needed to keep right there. That's it. Whew! Let's take a break. My goodness. Well, fellas and fellettes, I have decided that that's all I'm going to do for this episode. I figured out that I wanted to work a little harder. I want to clean this area here up, and I want to undercoat all these areas that need it. And now that I've got that fender off, that I can get to that part easy on this side and the other side. And sand it down and all. And also those pieces that I cut off, I've got to join them together, and here there's going to take a lot of prep work so that it matches well. when I go to weld it back on there, and that's just going to take a lot of time too. And I want to spend a good amount of time doing it so that I can get the marriage of my new metal and the old metal parts real well, so that it all looks good and everything. More than likely, all that I'm going to be doing here is probably going to be under the floor anyway, but I want it to be a good strong hold, just like you would want it to be, right? Well, I thank you for coming in. I know, yeah, I've been quite down for the last couple of days because, like I told you, if you watched my other show, Garage 2, which I've also decided that I'm not gonna continue it because it's just, it takes 2 or 3 days for me to edit a show, and nobody seems to be, well, a lot of people watching it, but just nobody seems to be, subscribing to it like this channel. So that's okay. That's all right. Less work for me. Maybe I'll make it a P-Roy channel and something. I don't know. Anyway, so again, with losing my puppy dog that I've had for 14 years, Gracie and all, I've been a little bit depressed. And so I want to read this to you. Put the glasses on here. This is Luke 1:37. Okay, it says, "For with God nothing shall be impossible." With God, we can get through anything. I'm going to get through this. This is not a problem. I'm going to miss my dog. My cat's going to miss my dog. Janet's going to miss my dog. We all are going to miss, my grandkids. Everybody's going to miss this puppy. But God put that puppy here so that for our enjoyment. And again, I don't know whether or not dogs are going to be going to heaven. I don't know. I kind of think they will. The last thing I said to her was good night, and you'll be happy to see Bear again. Bear was her boyfriend or her husband or whatever. But anyway. But another thing I wanted to say was, you can rely on God for anything. Being depressed, I pick up these books and I look at them, and I study the Lord through His Scriptures and all. And I came across this book, and it's called "My Utmost for His Highest." And this book was written by Oswald Chambers. And if you need encouragement and you need a daily devotion, this is the best book you can have right here. It was given to me by a good little friend of mine when I was teaching him to play the guitar. I've had several students, and hundreds actually of guitar students. And he gave me this book, "My Utmost for His Highest." Well, in the cover here, I'm not going to tell you, I don't want you to know what his name is because of the story I'm fixing to tell you, but it says right here, "Thanks for the overflow in Christ." Wow. Well, this young man, super guy, loved him to death. We lost touch with each other for many, many, many years. This was been about 20 years ago or so. And this kid in his 20s committed suicide. I don't know what happened between him giving me this book and him deciding to commit suicide. I do know that depression is a terrible thing. I do know, and I truly believe if he'd have stuck and drove home these scriptures, that he would have had a better understanding of Christ and the acceptance of anything that he had dealing with in his life. Because we're already victorious. God has already won the battles for us. I know it's a sad note to end on. I wish that I would have known this kid was going through the trouble that he's going through. I would have loved to have helped him. I don't know if I could have. I know I couldn't, but I could share the one who could help him. But if you get depressed, my friends, know that somebody loves you. Because he does. I do. You get depressed? Hey, look at the end of this video. You'll see my email. Write me. All right. So one thing I want you to do is I want you to do something good for God. Let him know that you love him back, all right? All right. Love you guys. Again, thank you for sticking around and watching me do this. On the next episode, I'm hoping I'm going to have this done, or we'll do it together, or whatever. It's going to rain here in just a little while, so I decided this is where I wanted to end it. But do me a favor and don't litter. It just ain't pretty, okay? Don't litter. And be sweet. Comment. Leave your comments. Like. Subscribe. All that stuff. Oh, I've got 590 now. You know, when I started OAM 2, I started out with 17 subscribers. OAM 2. You know how many I ended up with? 17. I don't know. Go figure. Hey, I love you guys. Thanks for hanging around. And don't be depressed. Know that there's a God up there that loves you, all right? All right, dear.
Well, Mr. Rick, I appreciate you coming by and all, coming and seeing me. And
Well, you're welcome.
I appreciate you bringing me over here this new shirt. I know it meant a lot to you back when you were a teacher and all. You used to be
Yeah,
I
enjoyed teaching that. Yeah.
I just want to tell you, I sure am sorry about Gracie, your puppy.
Yeah, she was a good dog, wasn't she?
Yeah, he's gonna be missed and all, but I just want you to know I've been thinking about you and all. And you know, with me learning how to read for these new glasses and all, I went on the internet and I found some funny.
Oh, what'd you find?
Yeah, I was kind of hoping it'd put you in a better mood and all, you know. And
well,
so
it might.
I got 8 of them here,
right.
And maybe you can use them for your show.
We'll see. Maybe.
Well, I hope so.
Yeah.
All right, I'll read them to you.
All right.
And I don't know if I can. You have to be patient with me because I'm just now learning to read now.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. All right. Well, here we go.
All right.
You know, it's been real hot here lately, so I went to the internet here and I said it's so hot.
Yeah.
And then the internet, you know, kind of told me what to write down.
Okay.
So here's what I wrote. It's so hot.
How hot is it?
The chickens is laying hard-boiled eggs.
I'd heard that before.
Yeah,
It's all right.
It's a hot. It's so hot that it's making the polar bears wear sunscreen.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know.
You can't make a chili dog.
I don't understand that one.
I didn't really get that at all, not, but I think it meant you can't make a dog
Oh,
cold.
I got you. Okay.
I reckon you can't make a chili
I
dog.
see. You can't make
Yeah.
a chili dog.
The water buffaloes has done evaporated. I thought, what's that about to say that? I thought that there was funny.
Well, it's okay. It's all right.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Water buffalo evaporated.
Oh.
The cows are producing evaporated milk.
Well,
You didn't say that?
well, it was all right. It was all right.
I did. I thought my teeth keep trying to fall out. Alright, well, it's so hot, my artificial flyers is dying.
Your artificial flyers.
Yeah, that was pretty
Yeah,
good.
that's all right.
How about it's so hot,
Yeah.
the trees are whistling for the dogs to come up and them pee on them.
That ain't right.
I know.
Yeah.
All my tattoos is melting off. It's so hot.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Well, you're welcome.
Well, I appreciate it.
I'm glad I could help you out.
You have, and I
Maybe
appreciate
you
it.
could use some of them on your show.
I hope so. Yeah.
All right, then. Well,
How's Carl?
Carl told me to tell you
Oh,
hello.
okay. All right. Well,
And he was sorry about
yeah.
Gracie as well.
Well, he liked
All right.
Carl too. I
All
mean,
right, Mr.
Gracie
Rick.
too.
I hope you have a good rest of the week.
Well, I hope I do too. And I appreciate
All
it.
right.
I appreciate you. I really do. You made me feel better.